Hi guys, so I wanted to make a small video on this little handheld console I bought recently. I find this thing to be absolutely wonderful. I got the black and gold edition, but it's called a Supaboy. I suppose you can see it. Uh, Maybe if I turn on some light, it'd be a lot better. There we go. Okay, so this guy right here, it plays NTSC, which is your American games, and then PAL, which is your European games. So it's dual compatible, which I thought that was very awesome. Plus, you can change the screen width and brightness. You got your volume, your headphone jack, your charging port, reset button, on and off. And right here is an AV out, little outlet that you can connect to your television to where you can play your games through here onto your TV. But the even cooler part is that you can connect your controller to it and play it as a SNES unit console. So I thought that was very neat. Anyways, let's get to the main point because I wanted to show the function of the Super Game Boy and if it would actually work on a Supaboy. So to go ahead and show you exactly what we're working with as far as this handheld unit, it's pretty cool. We're going to try out Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the American or North American version. Pop it in, just like so. It's got a nice little tight fit, doesn't fall out or anything like that, doesn't loosen up. So it's really sturdy. A little bit I mean, you know, it's a hunk of game unit, but it's definitely doable. Turn the volume up. Just want to give you an idea of how this guy works. I'm not trying to impress anybody for sure. Ah. Ah. Alright. So you get the idea of that. I think it's got a great LCD screen to it. The volume, I think, is excellent. I mean, I can't complain about this unit at all. This is a great console so far. So there's that. Unfortunately, I do not have a PAL game I can show you. But I am assured that it works. And that if there's any problem, I can get a refund or whatnot. Or they can repair it. Now, I have a copy of the Castlevania Adventure, this classic Game Boy game. Oh, whoops. Maybe you can't see it. Probably can't see anything in here very well. And we have the Super Game Boy adapter. Take this guy out. Like I said, it's a snug fit. Now we'll take our Game Boy game and we will place it up top here like so. And let's see. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Let's see if the main buttons work like usual. Nice. And change the wallpaper on here. That's kind of cool, I guess. We'll try that out. This is awesome that this works. I mean, it pretty much takes care of a Game Boy. But it does not do anything with Game Boy Color. Now, but because this is a PAL, you can get the Super Game Boy 2 that was only for Japan and Europe. But it supposedly plays Game Boy Color. Now, would it work on here? I would assume so. Hopefully I'll be able to get one and do a small video about it. And we'll test that out together. But so far, so good. I mean, the sound is... It might come out a little bit distorted on the viewer's end, but I assure you, it is quite clear. And the screen, I mean, this is great. Now, I will warn you, the unit price is a little bit, you know, a little bit expensive, but it's nothing. I mean, you could buy a DS for around the same price, probably. But worth every bit if you're a Game Boy fan or an SNES fan. I love Super Nintendo. The buttons are fairly responsive too. I mean, I haven't had any problem. I played Street Fighter 2 with it, and, you know, and quite honestly, I wasn't sure if I was playing with a turbo controller or not. I mean, of course, it's not a turbo controller, but it's very responsive. So I was very impressed, to say the least. Oh, come on. Ah, well. Well, that looks like that's my round. Well, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that and show you how cool this thing was. And if you had any idea or any thoughts about buying one, I would definitely suggest it. Everything seems grand. I even went out and put a little screen protector on there as well. You kind of have to hunt down the right size. I had to cut it a little bit with a X-Acto knife, but I got it perfectly on there. You can almost not tell that it's on there except for this little line down at the bottom. It just wasn't wide enough. But anyhow, yeah, definitely look into it. Yes, it is a product of China, but, you know, it's one of their better products. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and leave some comments. Let me know if you know anything else about this kind of console. Drop me a line. So I hope you enjoyed. Next time.